listen. A disclaimer before I even start this video. I've been waiting for my radiator to die down. It's been going ballistic. And it seems like my neighbors are having a fucking barbecue in the middle of January. I can't get them to shut the hell up. And I can't get my radiator to shut the hell up. And it's already way past the time I usually make my video. So we're going to all toughen up. And we're going to deal with it today. So if you hear my radiator in the background, sorry. If you hear my neighbors giggling or whatever it is they're doing, frolicking in the winter, in the middle of winter, if you hear them in the background, ignore them too. They're idiots. With that being said, we're going to get into our mighty 2-game slate. And that's all I got to say about that. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Thursday, January 27th. Should be a quick video, so I just want to go ahead and get it out the way. Thanks for being here. I know there's some of you guys that listen to me every single day. That's why I'm making this video. It's only a 2-game slate. I know most of you guys are very sharp DFS players. You probably don't need me tonight, but I'm here anyway, so deal with it. Alright, you know the drill. We're going to start with DraftKings. We're going to start with point guard. And I just want to say DeMarcus Cousins got ejected today. After yesterday, I said that the same people always get ejected from the games. DeMarcus Cousins got ejected in his first game back on his new 10-day contract. However, I did watch the game. It wasn't his fault entirely. But when you know you're DeMarcus Cousins and you know that the referees got a hard on for you, you got to play chess, not checkers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know they got it out for you. You can't give them any type of ammunition. Yeah, we know he's a passionate dude. We know that. If you watch ball, you know who and what DeMarcus Cousins is. And it's unfortunate that he's animated as he is, and it's unfortunate that they treat him the way they do, because they do target him, and it's plain as day. And that's why I haven't played DeMarcus Cousins in years, because he, not entirely his fault, but you don't know if he's going to be available to play the whole game. That's part of playing DFS, because the thing is, when you play DFS, you're playing fantasy players, and what's the key word there? And fantasy players, you need your players to play, right? If they're not available to play, they're not available to get fantasy points. So availability is a big thing. That's why I keep my player pool mighty tight. But we're not talking about Cousins right now. We're gonna talk about this 2-game slate. Okay, so you got James, Curry, Westbrook. Westbrook is not a thing to me. If you want to play him, have at it. Russell looks good. Max, he's okay. Poole is not a thing for me. He's never, I'm not looking at any Golden State Warrior tonight. I want to know when's the last time you've seen a Golden State Warrior in an optimal lineup. I'll wait. Monk is fine. Beverly is better. That's about it. Anthony Edwards, the one time I didn't target him, he went off. Now his price jacked up. Clay is fine. Korkmaz. Bradley. I played Bradley on a 2-game slate. Wiggins, fine. Porter. Korkmaz. Thibault is fine on a 2-gamer. THT is fine. McDaniels, if you have no choice. Danny Green is not available. He doesn't finish games now, and you know, there's something that's part of my package when I deal with picking fantasy players. If you're not regularly available to play, I can't play you. Because then, when you're not available to play, you're not available to make fantasy points. Very simple concept. Tobias, 2-game slate, he's viable. Vanderbilt, my guy, he's good to go. Kuminga, Carmelo, Bielitsa. Listen, if you know how many minutes Bielitsa is gonna play and you know his rotations, good for you. Have at it. He plays for Steve Kerr. I know nothing about his minutes or his rotation or if he's even gonna get in the game. Last 5 games, 18, 14, 16, 20, and 18. What does that do for me? Nothing. Alright, let's go to center. Obviously, you got Embiid, AD, Cat. Looney's not in play for me. Drummond's in play at 3,800. $15, 17, 11, 65. 17, 21, 21, 15, and 15 fantasy points. Dwight Howard, if he starts, I mean, probably not going to start, probably going to play. Probably going to get the same starting lineup for the Lakers. AD, Stanley Johnson, Braun, Bradley, and Westbrook. So you will love Dwight Howard to start. Alright, so let's just get a quick lineup because there's no need to prolong this shit all night long. You're doing Embiid, you're doing Braun, and you're doing Russell, Korkmaz, and do you play Stanley Johnson? Stanley Johnson is not a good fantasy player. You can get some peripherals that can take you where you need to go, but that's not a good Thibault is probably going to be on Braun. This is going to be scary. Russell, Maxey, Poole, Malik Monk, do Patrick Beverly, and 46 left, Vanderbilt. So you got Beverly, Korkmaz, we do Beverly, Clay, LeBron, Vanderbilt, and Embiid till we get more news. Beverly starts, you know, fat, hold on. I have no information for Beverly right now. It's fine. That's fine. They have him as not playing, so I don't have his I don't have Beverly's rates, but that's fine. If Beverly starts, he's gonna be very priced. So his last 5 games, or his last 4 games, besides the one that he got hurt, he got 21, 30, 25, 30 minutes, 23, 29, 26, and 30 points. So from his numbers, he's about a 1 fantasy point minute player. And considering he's playing with Cat, Russell, Edwards, his usage is not that bad if he's getting those fantasy points. So Beverly is going to be the key if he starts. Clay, listen, it's going to be what, 22 minutes he's going to get. It's a 2-game slate. If Clay gets hot, he'll win you some money. And his minutes just went up. His minutes went up last game to 26. On the 2-game slate, that's fine. Clay's going to be popular tomorrow. And B's going to be 80% owned, as he should be. Braun's going to be 60% owned. And Clay should be owned too. It's a 2-game slate. You get Beverly. If you could sneak into your contacts with Beverly low owned, you'll be looking good. Remember, Beverly gets a lot of peripherals. You gotta remember that. Don't be scared away that he's playing with Russell and Edwards, because when he's racking up blocks and steals and open threes and all that, that's how he ends up getting 23, 29, 26, 30 fantasy points. 40, 37, 30. Listen, I know what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about. Just because I don't show you stats for every single thing, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I be trying to get the video over with. I know exactly what I'm talking about. My plays be fire. Alright, so let's go to FanDuel. Listen, if you're here, it's a quick video, 2-game slate. We drop videos for NBA every single day. Don't be shy. Hit subscribe. Hit thumbs up. Let YouTube know that my plays are fire. And that's all I'm asking from you. Let's make a quick core for FanDuel. Then we'll go to Yahoo. Obviously, you're playing Embiid. If you want to be cute, you could play Karl Anthony Towns, but Embiid's in another tear zone right now. Playing Braun, who's underpriced. Point guard. Steph is cheap. Steph is cheap, but he's not like some type of groundbreaking fantasy player. He has good games, and you'll be alright. 73. Which one do you take? Probably play both of them. Got Beverly, Russell, LeBron. I'm definitely going for Vanderbilt. Draymond is out. AD is 8,900. AD is questionable. AD had 27 fantasy points in 24 minutes. Do you think it's worth it? Alright, let's see what happens tomorrow. I'll leave him in for now and see what happens. If I gotta take him out, it wouldn't be the end of the world, because I'm going for a balanced lineup. But AD's the type of guy that could go off, so you don't want to be too cute and leave Anthony Davis sitting in the cold and he goes off with like 50 or 60. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, he's fine. At 8,900, he only needs like, you want 54, you want 53 and a half, you'll take 46, 47, 48. You know what I'm saying? So for Anthony Davis, he could do that in 2 quarters. So That's the dilemma. He's very cheap on FanDuel, but we'll worry about that tomorrow. Listen, like I said earlier, most of you guys are pretty sharp. Really don't need me for 2-game slate. If for some reason you do need me to help you, and you need me to make you a lineup, then hit me up on Twitter. You can get a day pass or a week pass, and I'll hook you up. Other than that, that's going to be it for DraftKings and FanDuel. I'm going to touch on Yahoo right now. Pick 3 of my favorite plays. If you're coming to Yahoo, come. If you're done and you're jumping off the video, thank you for being here. Subscribe and thumbs up on your way out. And I hope you had a good night. I hope you had a profitable night last night, and I hope you didn't play DeMarcus Cousins. Alright. Point guard. Curry looks good. Westbrook looks blah. Beverly looks amazing if he plays. If Beverly plays, you play him. LeBron is 55. Wiggins is 23. Embiid is 53. Anthony Davis is too cheap. Alright, you play Embiid. You could probably play Embiid and Anthony Davis. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do Cat for now. But we're going to play Embiid and Cat. That's what we're doing. And if we have any type of, I doubt it, if we have enough value, we could pick up LeBron, but I doubt it. He's 50-something. So we're going to go Embiid, Cat, Beverly, because he's decent, and we'll fill this in tomorrow. And we're going to go to SUPERDRAFT, and that's going to be it. So for SUPERDRAFT, Curry's 1.05 alright, Russell 1.3. Clay's 1.65, getting 26 minutes. 1.65 getting 26 minutes, or Russell 30-something minutes at a 1.3. Alright, we'll stick with Russell. Wiggins looks good. AD's a 1.1. You're playing Embiid at forward. Nothing really to talk about. Okay, then that clears up a center spot for Cat. For Cat. If Dwight Howard starts, you play Dwight Howard. If Dwight Howard doesn't start, you play Cat. That's it. Russell, Embiid, and Cat. Not any type of rocket science. It's a 2-game slate, so you just want to make it make sense. Alright, that's the end of the video. Thanks for being here. Not going to take up take up all your time on a 2-game slate. Like I said, I hope you guys had a good night, made some money. We did okay. We did okay in Yahoo. We did okay FanDuel, SUPERDRAFT. Not so much. Gotta check on DraftKings, and that's about it. No complaints. So, listen, thanks for being here. Have a good night. If you're working, have a good day. If you see this in the morning, subscribe on your way out. Thumbs up on your way out, and I'll see you later. Ciao.